Hello everybody, Impamine here coming at you with some more Killing Floor 2. Now, again, last episode, I might have died. I might have tried to make a heroic last stand and failed miserably at it. And just completely gone awfully, horribly wrong. Yes, that may have happened, but I am getting right back up onto my horse, onto my Firebug horse, and I'm going to continue to light things on fire. I'm going to keep do fire. If I was a demolitionist, I would keep do boom. But no, right now, I will keep do fire. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna work. And honestly, I'm okay with this. Because every step that I take as a fledgling level 14 Firebug is a step in the right direction. It's a step in the right direction for life in general. It's a step in the right direction for my character. It's a step in the right direction for the Killing Floor 2 series. It's a step in the right direction for every single person involved. And I love that. I love it. No, seriously, I love it. It's the greatest. It's the greatest sort of thing. And again, you can't see it, but I'm getting my wriggly fingers. Wriggly fingers. Yeah. And I don't know if it's server, but this timer is not counting down, and that kind of upsets me. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Cool. We're good. Yep. Okay. Just position and share. Make sure that everything's good to go. And I have control of my character. We are go. Control. Ready for flaming everything. Let me at him. Whoosh. Oh yes. Look at that whoosh. I bet you couldn't whoosh like that even if you had a professional whoosh commanding. I don't know what a whoosh commanding. I think it was saying like a whoosh commander, like a whoosh coach. Perhaps that would be more to what I actually intended to say, but as of right now, it just kind of is. So I'm gonna leave it hanging there, like an unfortunate chicken. No one bad at one of those outdoor meat markets. That'll be just like that. Exactly like that. Except slightly less depressing, I would hope. I mean, honestly, it's welcome to be as depressing as it wants. I really can't. I mean, I'm not much for... I can't really officially determine denotations and connotations. I don't have any sort of authority when it comes to that kind of thing, so maybe the words could mean something else if they really wanted to, but as of right now, they just kind of are. They're just that way. It's what they do. And what I do is light things on fire and giggle madly as they burn. So, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Again, people always tell me, all throughout high school, all in college, my dad, sat me down, he's like, Andrew, you gotta do what makes you happy. So if you don't do what makes you happy, you're gonna be miserable for the next 20 years. The next 40 years, however long you're actually gonna find yourself working. And I was like, you know what, Dad, I think you're right. You're totally right. Because nobody wants to be miserable for that long. I think I found my calling, everybody. I think I found what makes me happy. What makes me happy is blowing things up and lighting other things on fire.
Don't ruin our lucky streak.
And occasionally blowing things up and lighting stuff on fire when they're the same thing. Like doing both of those actions on the same object. And I think that's what I was meant to do in this life. I think that's my calling. And you know what? Truthfully, who am I to ignore the call of destiny? Who am I to ignore the call of destiny? Well, I guess I I guess I could ignore, you know, the call to action if this was the hero with 1,000 faces type thing. But I don't have 1,000 faces. I just have the one. I just have the me face. My actual face. So I'm not going to turn down the call to action. I am going to wholeheartedly embrace the call to action and light everything on fire, because that is what I have been tasked with doing. Light everything on fire or blow it up. Because, you know, those things are what I have been tasked with doing. And truthfully, I am alright with this, because just as like I was just saying, I think this is my calling, to do exactly this sort of thing. And you know what? It's kind of beautiful. I think it's kind of beautiful when a person discovers something like that about themselves. You know? When they look deep inside and realize what they can really do, what they can really do with their lives, when they truly realize what their purpose is. And not porpoises, because that's a really lame joke that everybody has made before. But no, you have to discover what your true purpose is. And I think my true purpose is doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Yelling at people who aren't there in the immediate moment, and then showing it to people. You know, blowing things up on the film cameras, and then blowing crap up on the off-film cameras, and just blowing stuff up and lighting things on fire in general. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is beauty. That is beauty right there. What has just happened to me, I think, it's truly a wondrous thing. I need to poke that guy with a heal boom. The heal boom is extremely useful, but not quite as beautiful as a man discovering his true purpose in life. But you know what? I take what I can get. I'm still just gonna poke people with my magical green healing goo.
Buy some armor. I need you alive in one
whoever
piece.
that guy is, I'm really sorry, but I am ignorant. I cannot. Where's
Zed's on the way.
Where's Schwo?
Start to wrap things up, as they say.
Stop moving! I can't. Dawko? Was it Dawko? I can't frickin'. Okay. I would have helped people.
Come and get
Would
your
have
tools
given
of
them
trade.
50, but I don't know who it was. Because I have the bad eyeballs.
Time's almost up.
My eyeballs are very disobedient. They did not grow correctly, and they continue to malfunction despite my attempts to yell at them and make them feel bad about what they're doing. I mean, I have tried every kind of operant conditioning, and they just do not respond. And that makes me sad. That makes me sad. It doesn't make me a sad person, it literally makes me sad. Like, it's very difficult to describe, you know, what that actually means. But yeah, it makes me sad. You know, sort of like how sometimes you can be bad. Just like that, sometimes I can be sad. You know, just perfect representation of sadness. You know, sadness made flesh, sadness incarnate. And that is exactly the sort of thing. Hey, bro. You gotta not die. No, trust me, like, I have been in your situation before, and it doesn't work. It does not work it's not nearly as effective as one might hope. I just want to stumble with my flame blades. They're pretty sweet, actually. Except I wouldn't really describe them as a blade, more as just flame in general. Oh god. That's pain. I am full of the pain right now.
Finish the last ones off.
Not
so I can
the
open
character
the
from Metal Gear Solid 3's the pain, just general pain. that has no, like, yeah, in that case, there's no special personification or nothing going on. I'm just full of pain. Although the magic green goo made it apparently less so. You know what? I'm okay with that. I can work with this. I can make all of this work. And I'm almost out of this conveniently. Time's thing to be out of super ammunition. It's a great time. Every time is a great time when I need some time with amphetamine. Remember that. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that.
Get to the indicated pod for resupply.
Especially when I'm in a good mood like this one, because then times with amphetamine is kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like if you're with that one guy, you know, everybody's got that one friend who's really fucking weird, but if you catch him at just the right time, you know, it's kind of like a Haley's Comet moment. If you catch him at just the right time, he does something that's absolutely awesome. And this is the kind of time where I do the absolutely awesome things. Because sometimes I do things and they're just like, okay, you know, or they're just mediocre, you know. But no. Right now, what I'm doing right here, gold. Gold. If this was the YouTube Olympics, I would be winning. Like they wouldn't even have an award ceremony because they don't want to make the other people feel bad.
Go kill some Zeds.
It would be like that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and follow everybody else, but I have no idea where the hell y'all went, so I guess I might have to follow the gunshots later, which is perfectly acceptable. It's just like bang! One dude suddenly is gone. And circle strafe, keep her from shouting. Nope. Okay, well, that worked, and I actually didn't think it would. Hey, that is harassment. I have a restraining order, madam. I have a restraining order all over you. Seriously though, I don't know where everybody else is. And I'm probably just gonna kind of run around the map until I find them. Which, I mean... Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I found them, or at least I found some of them. Cool. Oh, nope, never mind. Thought I was gonna be cool and get free experience points, but no. No free experience points for me. There is no such thing as a free lunch of experience points. Oh god, I'm gonna die. That cry of frustration was awfully Octocat-like. Okay. Remember, amphetamine, deep, calming breaths. This is but one death on the path to glory, victory, and greatness. Oh, so they were here. Got it. See again. That would have been really great to know. Tripwire, please. Tripwire. For the love of all that is good, put something in this game that will allow me to find out where the hell my teammates went. Because sometimes my teammates are the dumb. More often I am the dumb. And I don't know where any of those people are. So it becomes difficult to stay alive. Like, really difficult. Because I'm not the greatest player in the world.
Now spend it.
Nobody actually heard me say that, right? I should probably cut that out in post. It's fine. We'll fix it in post. Fix everything in post. Including horrible skills at the games that I play.
Bring up the trading controls
I think
and
you can
upgrade
fix
your
everything
gear.
in post. I hope, like, if there does actually end up being an afterlife, that I can edit stuff, all of that stuff, and I can fix, like, fix all of the dumb things that I've done in post. It'll be hilarious.
Stole all the freaking action.
Absolutely
We all okay?
hilarious. The pause
Break time's
in
over.
between the words
Get
is
back to
important.
work. More
Because
Zeds inbound.
absolutely hilarious is different than absolutely hilarious.
Awesome work, guys. Let's keep this
The
going.
difference is subtle, but key. I'm gonna smack that guy in the face because he looked at me funny. I don't know how I knew that he looked at me funny because he is wearing a mask. Ouch. I do believe I just took a husk projectile to the face, which is pretty badass, actually. Yeah, that's how we do in Firebug Town. It's a fictional place, but it's pretty cool anyway.
Nice.
Okay, good. It's like, please tell me that I actually finished reloading before I heal-gooed myself. I need...
Good start.
I can imagine,
Now
you
finish
know,
the job.
that after this, like all of the mercenaries are completely addicted to it. They're like, I need the goo. I need the goo. I'm like, oh no, he's suffering from goo withdrawals. Get this man 50 cc's of goo immediately. I could totally see that. Like, I really can. I'm sure Horizon has some, you know, blah blah specialized name. It's actually nanite, human choriandrite activated reactivation cell division protein. And it's like, yeah, I bet you guys would call it that, but I just call it goo because it's goo. I mean, that's all that Neosporin is. It's just goo.
Wonder if it even feels that.
I mean, people were like, it's a combination of like vancomycin and something else that I don't even remember. It's just like a bunch of antiseptics crammed into an ointment. That's all it is. But goddammit, it's goo. It's freaking goo. And you can't sit there or stand or any other position and tell me that it's not just goo. Because it's just goo.
Keep it up.
Now that I think about it, that's all pretty much
I can reopen
any
the trader pod.
medical type dealy is. It's all just goo. Oh, honeypot of extra experience points with the arachnoids, crawlers. I'm gonna light them up. I'm gonna light them up like I light up the night. And then I'm gonna retreat because the crazy lady's trying to kick me in the face. And I actually had a date exactly like that. Unfortunately, I mean, not unfortunately. I don't mean unfortunately. Like, fortunately was what I meant to say. Is that I have never actually had a day like that. That is something that I'm making up. I've never had any of my dates try to kick me in the face. I've had people try to kick me in the face, but none of them. Okay? Did I kill the Scrake? Because that is freaking hilarious.
Pod is open again.
If that is what
Get you
happened.
restocked.
Anyway, but yeah, I've had people try to kick me in the face, but I've never had like a person that I was on a date with try to kick me in the face. That has not yet happened.
Bonjour.
I'm sure there are some people who would gladly go on a date with me if it meant that they got to kick me in the face. There's several people I can think of.
We're almost
actually.
out of time. Make your
I would
choices.
probably take that offer in a heartbeat. But luckily for my face, I'm not actually offering that to anybody, because that would be dumb, because that would be allowing people to kick me in the face pretty much
I'm about to
with
shut the
absolute
pod.
impunity. Well, I don't know. I suppose you could still, like, even if you were on a date, you could still call the police, because, you know, it kicked you in the face.
Heads up, reloading.
Time's up.
So yeah,
Go kill some
I would just
Zeds.
have to make sure that I went on a date
We all in one piece.
in a place where
Super
there are a
great,
lot of
don't give up.
witnesses. You know, like a lot of people who could say, like, yeah, that dude / lady was absolutely nuts and kicked that other guy in the face. It was crazy. easy. Again, the long A is important. It's different, subtle, but important. Okay, golly, gosh. I got nothing. Well, actually, no, I got mollies. Oh, see, that's when I talk about mollies. I'm talking about Molotov cocktails, you know, things that light other things on fire. When other people talk about having mollies, it makes me die in video games. Which is probably why I die in video games so often. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, but yeah, when I talk about having mollies, I talk about having, you know, molly or molly, so this means I'm talking about a Molotov cocktail with which I can set people on fire. When other people talk about having molly or mollies, they're talking about MDMA. No, that's not what I'm talking about. This is a family-friendly show. And yeah, most family-friendly shows are totally mentioning MDMA in the lineup. It's the newest, hottest craze for all of the children's. Well, at least I'm not the only person dead. Apparently the medic has also died. So, you know what? I'm okay with that. As long as I'm not alone in death, I think everything will be alright. But the problem now is that instead of actually playing anything, I just commentate. Where it's like, oh, and Daco gets 2 very excellent shotgun blasts off, obliterating the wave of arachnoids, or wave of crawlers. Looks like they've spotted the Scrake Tom, and they are not happy about it. He's slowly advancing from behind, so they're desperately trying to clear the front. They've got the front part of the corridor open, but a creeper crawler, cloaker's slowing them down. Still, they're managing to kite the Scrake. Neo shoots a couple blasts at the Scrake, which does little. His explosion resistance is unfortunately managing to keep him alive, despite all of the punishment they're throwing at him. And it looks like they're getting sandwiched between 2 Scrakes. Oh, a brilliant flanking tactic on the Scrake's part. One's celebrating, but the other is going right in for the kill. But he goes down! Daco manages to... Oh! Daco brings the Scrake down, but the other Scrake brings him down in revenge, and now it's just the one, the only Salvo, the Demolitionist. Looks like he's at a pretty severe disadvantage here, because of Scrake's inherent explosives resistance. And the Scrake is flailing wildly at Salvo with his chainsaw, but Salvo is far too fast for the raging Scrake. Unfortunately for the Demolitionist, the Scrake does not give up easily. And there's a couple of clots coming down, and a bloat joins the party. That looks like Salvo's barely managing to keep out of reach of this Scrake. But unfortunately, he's not gonna be doing much if he doesn't actually shoot at him. Well, seems like the Scrake was confused temporarily by the door, but he's finally caught up and getting several good blows in on Salvo, and Salvo goes down! Salvo is down! The team is defeat. But you know what? I had fun. Hopefully you had fun, because that's really what it's all about, people. It's about having a good time and having fun. Unless your good times and fun involves something like horrible. So I mean, hey, if your good times and fun involves like crocheting or knitting, or maybe like maybe involves woodworking or playing video games, perhaps, you know, watching films, that's perfectly fine. But if all of that sort of stuff, if your good times involve like murder, then don't do that. You are a special case, and you are exempt from being allowed to have good times. But Anyway, I think that wraps up this episode. You have been with me, Ampermine, coming at you with some more Killing Floor 2. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch all of you on the flip side.